Welcome to day 4 of science at Vacation Bible School, Knights of North Castle. We're going to armor up with faith. Our story today was about Jesus walking on water. And Jesus' friends were in a boat on a lake. So we're going to pretend that this bowl is a lake. And Jesus asked for Peter to walk out on the water. And he didn't sink when he was focused on Jesus. So we have a couple of things out here. Archer, what is this?
The Rise of Skywalker A-Wing.
Okay. And we have a couple of bouncy balls. We have a pin and we have an apple. What do you think is going to sink or float? John, what do you think is something here that you think is going to sink?
Apple.
You think the apple is going to sink? What do you think, Archer?
Maybe the pin.
Okay. All right, so let's try each of them. What do you want to start with? You start with the apple? Okay. Oh,
It floats
it's floating,
a little. Yeah.
but it sinks down pretty far, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see what's next. You want to try the pin?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
the pin sunk.
Yeah.
Now, the apple is heavier than the pin. Why do you think the apple was able to float, but the pin did not?
Because the apple is heavier and the pin is not.
Okay,
And it depends how much water there is.
right? How much water that each of them is able to move based on not only their weight, but their density. Remember we talked about that for the fire extinguisher? Okay, what do you want to try next?
A-Wing?
You want to try the A-wing? Okay, let's see. We think it's going to float?
Yep.
It's pretty big.
Yes, it is gonna float. It
Look
is.
at that.
But the back is bending down.
Yeah.
And it's a
But look, because it's spread out this way, so it gets to distribute its weight across the water.
Yeah.
Okay,
do
these
the-
last two balls, you want to try them at the same time?
Sure.
Okay, you're ready?
Yes.
Oh!
Ooh. Oh, I picked that ball on my side because
Yeah.
I don't have the apple.
Uh-huh.
And you picked small.
So something that's different about these two balls is this one,
It's bigger.
well, it's bigger, but it's lighter. It's filled with air on the inside. This one is solid rubber. So
Yeah.
it's heavier and more dense. Remember, the molecules are more
Mhm.
closely packed together. So Jesus' friends were afraid, but Jesus walked on the water to his friends. Jesus showed his friends the power of God. The friends had faith that God was with them and that Jesus was God's son. So they were no longer afraid. Have a wonderful day. Hello, welcome to day 4 of science for VBS Knights of North Castle. We're going to armor up with faith. Today's story, the disciples went out in a boat. Their boat would have been powered by wind or by oars. We're going to use something more unusual to make our boats go. What different ways can you think of to make a boat go? Yes, Archer?
Sometimes there's motored boats.
Okay.
You could use like a steamboat with an engine that runs on steam.
All right. So, have you seen these materials before?
Mm-hmm.
What do we usually use this for?
Washing our hands
Or
and
washing the dishes.
Washing our hands or the dishes. All right, so we're going to power our boats with dish soap. In your packet, you received some cardstock and some toothpicks. You'll have to supply your own dish soap and a tray. Just put a little bit of water in there. I've cut out 2 different sizes of boats, but this is the basic shape that you need to use with a little notch in the back. Okay, so we're going to put the boat in the water. And it's not moving. I'm gonna put just a little bit of dish soap on the end of my toothpick and put that toothpick in that notch. And off the boat goes. Let's see if we have a difference when it's a smaller boat. It went slower. Oh, that boat. So, if you're having fun with VBS with a friend or a sibling, you can race your boats. You can choose different materials to make the boats. You could make the boats bigger or smaller. Just make sure you have that notch in the back and see what combination makes the fastest boat. So why does this work? Water is made up of molecules. Water molecules naturally stick to one another, like a line of children holding hands. Dish soap molecules cause the water molecules to lose their grip on one another and push away from the dish soap. The notch in the boat means that those molecules can only push out in one direction, and that propels the boat forward. We believe that soap can move these boats because we saw it. Jesus calls us to faith in things we cannot see. We can have faith that in His power and through God's children, Jesus is building. Have a wonderful day.
Today we're going to be playing Balloon Shield. So find these plates that you have in your kit.
And draw them.
Decorate them however you want. Remember that for our armor of God, we have our breastplate of justice and our shield of faith. So these are your shields of faith. And use your shield to try to keep a balloon in the air. So you got to take your balloon out, get someone to help you blow it up, tie it up, and they're going to show you how this works. So each team of 2 or 3 people tries to keep the balloon off the ground. You can play more than one round if you want to, and if you have more people at your house, you can take turns and each team can go until theirs falls on the ground, and then switch. After we play our game, we're going to talk a little bit, and then we'll get you going at your house. So how does this work? Stand up.
I'm standing up.
You're standing up. Show us how this game works. You can take turns, keeping it off the floor. Are we taking turns?
Huh. Where's your turn?
Oh, too hard. Oh, it fell.
Okay.
Here, come here and let's talk for a second.
Is it about what?
So
How good we are?
what's the most fun about this game?
Our barn. Our spell on the floor. After that, and playing with the balloon.
Okay, what was the hardest part? What was the hardest part?
Yes, to do the like this part. You have to get it to your other partner and like stuff. And then it fell on the foot or balloon. And keep it still.
Keep it up in the air.
And it's still.
Okay, have a seat for just a minute. What do we think? Why do we need a shield of faith? What is that? What's faith again? What's faith?
My middle name.
It is. Where faith is believing even if you can't see it. Okay? Is it important to believe in God and know Jesus even if we can't see them? Right?
Believe
can't
God
see
and
his face
faith.
right now, right?
Believe God and
Have faith. So we have our shield of faith to remind us to have
also,
faith.
my middle name.
Y'all have fun playing the balloon shield game at home. See you tomorrow.